chirping like birds. The niggas, they squirming like worms. Okay. This is a reaction video to a post by my nigga Andrew. Shout out. First of all, my name is Toshi from Toshi Space Pod. Also owner of Toshi Films, you feel me? We about to go into it. I'm about to do this little post, man, reacting to my man saying some dumbass shit. Cause I'm petty like that. Fuck it, man. The original post says, I've been needing to get this off my chest about the Spider-Man movie. So if you haven't seen it yet, move along, do not read the comments, right? And he said, shut the entire fuck up, Aunt May. Movie over in 30 minutes. Let's go into it. He said she deserved to get off the way she did. I don't care how bad that sounds. All this was because this universe of Parkers are idiots, apparently. Right? Which, alright. Which, I somewhat fucking agree. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. Like, I can, what I'm saying, when I say I agree to an extent, I'm saying that I can understand how you can draw that conclusion, right? Surface level shit. Now, one thing about my nigga Andrew, I've known him since I was 15. Actually younger than that, I think 13, right? My honest opinion about Andrew, lovable guy, I love him. I just think he's a fucking idiot. Like, if you ask me, like, and I mean this with, I guess, as much respect as you can have, calling somebody an idiot. I just think he's a dumbass. And I think that he looks at shit very surface level because he doesn't personally feel like diving any deeper than that. I don't think he's that deep or cares, you know what I'm saying? Which kind of gripes me a little bit, only because, bro, he's a writer, he's a director, he's a writer. Like, he does film, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I expect him to be telling me about movie tropes, core themes, and values of movies. But when this type of rhetoric, I can't agree with this. So I basically tried to goat him into a debate, which failed. He just gets mad, basically, right? I say, you must not be a Spider-Man fan. He says, I'm definitely not an Aunt May fan for the dumbass advice. So I was like, so he didn't answer the question, you know, and I get it, because I come in very, like, trolly, clickbaity. I get it, right? So so I'm like, so you must not have seen Sam Raimi Spider-Man, correct? And I'm gonna get to my overall point in a second. Basically, he says he's literally talking about the movie. He's talking about, don't bring up shit that he's speaking about. So no, like, the fuck. Like, first of all, in conversation, you don't have to let anyone, you don't have to pigeonhole yourself to what somebody says that they want to talk about. If there's relevancy to the conversation at hand, it can stand. And that's a rule in any debate. Like, he doesn't know how to argue, right? To his point, right? Or to my point, right? I'm talking about the Sam Raimi movie for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Just answer the question. At that point, it's like yes or no. At that point, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand the relevancy, cool. You know, I keep trying. So I basically saying you're assuming that there's no point because you just don't want to talk. Like, what are you mad about, bro? You just sound upset. So I'm like, I'll say it slower and dumber. I'll say it again. The relevancy to the movies is the comics. Because do you know where the movies derive from? The comics. Do you know where the movies got the idea to do Spider-Man from? Let's hear it. The comics. So that means there's relevancy. That means all encompassing. So if you've seen the Sam Raimi movie, right? Pretty sure everybody has seen the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire at this point, right? Unless you were born like literally that year, which is what, like, I don't remember, like early 2000s, late 2000s. I don't remember. I gotta look it up. I gotta Google it. I don't remember what year that movie was born in, right? Basically, bruh, the whole theme of Spider-Man, it's even in the fucking comics. Like, you can't miss this unless, number one, you're not paying attention to the fucking movie. You're not a real fan of Spider-Man. or you just don't care enough about the plot. So it's like, if you don't care about the overall plot, why are you watching the movie? So yeah, sure, I'm tight. I'm the one that's upset. Whatever, right? Cool. In the first movie, Peter Parker gets his powers, and a guy's robbing this corner store that he's at, right? Or like a little gas station. It's a little mart or whatever, right? The guy robs the mart, and the cashier was giving Peter shit, and the cashier gets robbed by the guy, and he asks Peter to help. Peter's like, it's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? Why should I be responsible for helping you? Basically, right? Same guy that robs the cashier kills Uncle Ben. Origin story, right? There you go. That provides motivation for Peter to basically put the safety of others or other people's needs, and i.e. helping other people before he helps himself, being selfless. The whole those with great power also have great responsibility, or however the fuck he says it, right? Responsibility trope, right? That's the whole point of the responsibility trope, right? Which Andrew is just completely missing. He's saying that it's stupid that and if you ever seen No Way Home, he's saying that Aunt May is dumb because she gave the advice to Peter to help the villains, which tragically got her killed. Sure. Surface level stupidity, right? Sure. It's plot induced, not stupidity. It's plot induced. It was so that she dies. She says the responsibility trope. We get Spider-Man's origin story. That's it. It's, yes, you could say it's dumb in the relevancy or the course of real life events. This is a movie, right? So it's where like critical thinking comes in, I believe. I don't know, or like understanding like values and themes of movies. I don't know. Like that's why I just felt like that. That's why I just feel like he should understand this better than me. Like that's not even my career path. Like my career path is photography and like content creation and shit like that. At a very like, it's industry level, but it's not as like high tier as creating a whole entire blockbuster film. You know what I mean? Like that's what Andrew wants to do. So I'm like, why don't you get this? Anyway, I digress. So the point is, it's plot. It's supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel like, oh well, damn, why can't Peter have everything he wants? If you read the comics, if you're a fucking fan of Spider-Man at all, if you have any type of knowledge, Spider-Man, Peter Parker gets everything ripped from him time and time again. It is about a New Yorker kid who gets powers, but is still an average guy. He helps the average guy. You know why he doesn't just join the Avengers, Drew? Do you know why Spider-Man doesn't? Because he's one of the most powerful fucking mutated heroes on the earth. You know why he doesn't just join the Avengers? Because he's, you know, he's stupid. Everybody's stupid when they don't just do the obvious thing, right? Because you don't understand themes of movies. You don't understand any of that shit, right? He doesn't join the Avengers because of his core principles and values of him being an average Joe. He doesn't really want to be the guy saving the planet. He wants to be the guy saving the people that you don't see, that you don't care about. The small people, the small guys. That is the point, the essence of Spider-Man, okay? So, sure, you want to call Aunt May. I'm not even mad about him calling Aunt May stupid. Fine, you want to call Aunt May stupid? Fine. I'm mad because, like, you didn't want to have the debate. And I'm petty. Like, I don't care. Like, you got so mad about me disagreeing with you, but you made a controversial... Oh, and let's get on controversy. So he said this post ain't controversial to nobody but you. You going on about comics and movies. I'm not talking about. I said what I said. We disagree. Nobody mad. I'm not finna debate your ass about what I said. My man Andrew argues like a woman. First of all, argue like a bitch. Like, I actually know women who could provide a better argument than that. So let me not say you argue like a woman. You just argue like a bitch. Anyway. Controversial. The definition of controversy or controversial: giving rise or likely to give rise to public disagreement. So the statement you made isn't controversial? It's only controversial to me. I definitely not an Aunt May fan for the dumb ass advice she gave. But that's not controversial. All right, Drew. You got it. Moving on. So yeah, I'm the only one mad. Look, man. It's no hard feelings, man. I love you, Drew. You my bro. It's just that you a fucking dumbass, and you know, for someone who don't like the way I come off as an asshole, you don't do shit to not make yourself any less of an asshole. And it's really no beef. It don't gotta like I don't gotta escalate it. Anything passes, but like, bro, like you're fucking stupid, bro. Like you real life are a woman. You're a whole bitch. Like you gotta stop that like a bitch, bro. You gotta stop, bro. Like it's just not. Anyway, comment like below if you disagree, you fuck with what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying at all. Toshi Space Pile, all platforms. Also, headshots $50 sales. Follow me on Instagram, Toshi Films. You feel me? We y'all, let's get it. Bitches they chirping like birds, and niggas they squirming like worms. They all want me to drop.